Hey! Are we live? Are we living it up? In the height of our day and age. I am dropping frames. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, Jesus. Stream's unstable. Stream is very unstable. Real bad. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna remedy the situation. What's using my network? Anything? Steam. Steam is using my network. Steam, are you downloading stuff? Stop it. Stop downloading Arc. Alright? Pause. We better? Are we better? The only thing that should be using network is OBS. Are we good? We're getting better. We're getting better. Okay, I think we're stable. I think we are stable. Okay, hey! Welcome to Yanto's Game Room Corner. Game Room? Corner? God, I can't even remember the name of my own stream. What is it? It's the Game Room. It's the game. Okay. Anyway. We are playing some Rimworld today. Today, we're starting a new colony, actually, because I have a bunch of random crap, but honestly, we're gonna delete all of it. We're going to get rid of all of this and start fresh. I'm talking like you just got out of the shower fresh. That's how fresh we're going today. Okay. So, a little bit of backstory. I've played about 12 hours of this, according to Steam, anyway, and I'm in love with it, despite the fact that I'm still not, you know, fantastic at it, but I'm, you know, decent, I guess. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Anyway, we're gonna start a new colony here. We're just gonna do the, you know, basic crash landed thing. We're gonna go with Cassandra Classic, because, I don't know, I guess I could go with Phoebe Chillax, but I'm certainly not doing Randy Random. So we're just gonna go with the classic, and we're not gonna do permadeath mode, because I'm not that good. I mean, it is the way that Rimworld was supposed to be played, but for the sake of the stream, I'm not going to. So we're simply just going to, we're gonna start our generation. We are going to put the seed in as Yanto, and everything else we're just going to leave as is. And see what kind of glorious globe we have for ourselves to work with. Okay. Nothing spectacularly interesting. A bunch of deserts. A little bit of rainforest. Mostly temperate forests and deserts and Arab shrubland. I really don't know what to do in pretty much anything that isn't forest. And the question is, do we want a hot forest, a medium forest, or a cold forest? And I think just for the sake of my inexperience, we should stay relatively basic. So we are going to just simply click this a few times, and then the next temperate forest we get, which has sandstone, marble, slate in 30 days of growing, with winter temperatures and summer temperatures seeming pretty decent. This is what we're going to work with. Alright, now, our colonists. We have Cult Child Angel Whoa. Woo? I don't know how you would say that. Who is who's best with art and enjoys mining, but as far as everything else goes, is actually rather mediocre. Though she is steadfast, so she won't break. She has a bloodlust, so she's most likely to start a fight, and bionic parts are unethical. so very unappealing. Korwal Bamba Farara is a fantastic researcher. He's a diplomatic child and a white hat hacker, so that's pretty obvious. And he's actually fairly decent with cooking, but is incapable of dumb labor, violence, and social, which is very weird. I don't know how to handle that, really. And then lastly, we have the star child, Albina Newman, who is also incredibly mediocre. Is trigger happy, depressive, and also has a bloodlust. These people are terrible. We're gonna start with Angel, and we're gonna randomize. I don't care how terrible, I just want something that's pretty good. So we have Alistair McTodd, who is a wreckage explorer and a tactician, who is a lot of passion in pretty much everything, but has a go-go juice addiction and an old gunshot, and is psychically sensitive, but is an optimist. So he's incapable of social and artistic, but I can work with it. Bamba Hacker, I'm actually going to keep, I think. And then Newman Star, we're going to, wow, he can't do anything. We're going to roll into Bernard Grunt. Sorry. Linda Bernard, who is a grunt, a low-wage worker, who is incapable of firefighting, is a psychopath, a pyromaniac, and a little trigger-happy. Sounds grand to me. So let's get this baby underway. We have a bunch of people who are actually fairly passionate about stuff, which is super good. So, the three of us have awakened in our choir sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal, and we barely get out of our barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded ship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. The first thing I notice is this. And we're gonna actually pause, take a look at our map. Very little minerals is the very first thing I notice, with a very prominent outcropping of jade. So, that could cause an issue, but oh well. Let's get things started, shall we? We're going to unforbid all of our personal belongings and take a look around to see, because sometimes other stuff such as survival meals fall and get thrown to the edges of the map. There they are. And to the best of my knowledge, that's pretty much it. Okay, let's get some priorities, shall we? First thing is first. Let's take a look at our characters. This guy can't do anything. He's incapable of violence. Right. You have terrible stats in either direction. McTodd, you're good with guns. Go grab that. Bernard, you're slightly better in melee, so you're gonna equip this. And you literally can't equip it. I was gonna say at least carry it, but apparently you can't do that, so oh well. And then let's get started with some basic work orders, shall we? Actually, we're gonna prioritize these. Make sure that bed rest, firefighting, being a patient, and flicking are our highest priorities. And then go from here. So, McTodd, tactician. We're gonna clear everything just to make this process slightly simpler for me. Because I like being able to see these, because these are really easy to tell what they're good at just by the color. So, you are a good hunter, handler, and researcher. So those are going to be your higher priorities. Okay, next we have Bernard, who is a great warden, a great cook, and is very passionate and fairly skilled at growing. So those are going to be your main priorities. And then lastly, we have our hacker, who is decent at crafting and research. So that is going to be your first priorities. Now then, to assign everything else. When you are not hunting, handling, and cooking, you will be constructing. And then after that, probably plant cutting and constructing. Mining, when you are doing nothing else. Well, actually I'll put mine with, I'm gonna actually put constructing up a little bit higher so that you'll do that. And perhaps hunting and handling slightly lower for the time being, so that first you'll construct. Well, actually I'll put handling up. You'll construct, and then when you're doing nothing else, you'll haul and clean. And you will not grow or cook because you're bad at that, and the crafting stuff is not really important right now. You are not going to handle, you are going to be flicking, obviously. So after that, your construction skill is 1, which is pretty bad, so you will definitely be our hauler and cleaner. And then when you're not doing that, you will plant, cut, mine, and construct. You're going to construct a little bit higher priority first, because that is one of the first things that we need to do. You know what, I'm just going to set you all to construct for right now. And then when you are not crafting stuff or researching, you will be growing. And then when you can't grow, you will also construct and cook. So you're growing. Construction will probably be set a little bit lower when we get there. You will also mine, perhaps not. Okay. So that looks good for priorities for the time being. You will be set to construct as a high priority. Okay, cool, great. That's settled. And then we're going to get our work schedule set up. They will have an hour in the morning to do whatever they want. Then they'll work for 5 hours. They will have off for a little bit to do anything, including get food. You will then work for another 5 hours, have an hour to do whatever, and then have some dedicated joy time. Right there and there. That seems to work for me. Just to be sure, though, I want to make sure that I don't have anyone who is a night owl. I don't remember anyone being a night owl. Nope. Okay, cool. Great. So, that is all set up. Now, let's actually get some orders for wood. Then we will harvest any of the berry bushes that we have wandering around, because easy food. I am not going to hunt yet because I can't do anything with the meat once we get it. So, we will start making structures. What is this, by the way? Mud. That helps me none for growing. I kind of like down here for building, but perhaps not because there's that. I can just block that off, though. There's a lot of open space, which can either be great or terrible at the same time. So actually, I think that let's just start along real quick, though, because I've seen this before. Todd, we're going to draft you. Actually, we're not. We're going to let them grab their stuff real quick. Okay, and then you, I want to draft you and go over here real quick. Hunter lacks a ranged weapon. Is that Bernard or is that Bamba? Todd, technician. Go grab your sniper rifle. Okay, and go over here. Because it is in theory possible that this is something that I don't want to touch for a while. Yep. Ancient danger. As McTodd draws near the ancient wall, a sense of foreboding overcomes him. He isn't sure why, but he feels that this dusty structure may contain great danger. So, we're not going to want to touch that for a while. But I do want to start building stuff. Excuse me. So, we're going to build probably about 3 blocks away from it, which I don't think should matter, really. And I'm not going to make these rooms... Can I not build here? You can't build on mud. You cannot support this. That puts a damper on my plans. Okay. All of you cancel. And we're going to build slightly below, probably. Sounds good to me. Okay. Wall. We're going to do 8 by 6 bedrooms. That will have a, not that, a door, and what am I looking for? Furniture, beds, simple wooden beds, and a torch lamp, so that they are not upset for being in the dark. And now, oh, go do stuff. So Bamba and McTodd, and then Bernard as well, should start making beds. Because the first priority is to get a roof over their heads, because nothing is worse than sleeping outside. And while it is a temporary mood debuff, it's a mood debuff that is very easy to get rid of and prevent. So all of our beds have been created. Trees are being cut down. They are enjoying a moment of reprieve. And should now be back to work. Right as the sun sets on our first Rimworld day, we have constructed our quarters. So, since that is done, construction can go back to assorted priorities. And we shall continue. Okay, now that that is done, allow us to set up some grow zones. Zones, that's what I'm looking for. And I actually want to plan some stuff out. Structure. Orders, that's what it is, plan. So I like to do this little hallway type thing. And then have an area over here. This will be our meal preparation area, whereas this will be kind of the dining quarters and joy room that'll have, you know, some chess tables and various other things. And then we will have... This will be storage. This will be the freezer for all of our food and such stuff that needs refrigerated, like herbal meds and whatnot. So... I should also quay up an additional room, because as is habit with Cassandra Classic, it is quite possible that we will have another person come, either via a raid where we rescue them, or just a blatant wanderer will join. So we shall quay that up, and while it's not the highest priority, it should get done sooner than later. Then... we will have... Where's my orders? There it is. We will have a hallway down here. And then... a couple grow zones here. And these aren't the largest things in the world, but... these will be here, in such a fashion so that later I can enclose them and put them in a sun room where they will continue to grow. So we're going to grow potato plants, and then we're going to grow cotton plants because we will need clothes sooner than later. But actually, before that, we can actually grow heel root, because one thing I don't have, or one thing I do have on this run that I don't have on other runs, is Linda Bernard with a growing level of 8, which is what you need to grow heel root. So the sooner we get heel root, the better. Though, perhaps we can actually just make more. And this grow zone here happens to be on fertile land. So, let's see. This grow zone will grow corn because that produces a lot, but will take longer. This one is potatoes, this one is heel root, this will actually be cotton, and then this one, since it is far more fertile, will be the heel root. Grand. Go about your business. Before long, then, they should be heading to bed. So, we shall speed things up a little bit. Bumba, what are you doing? You're constructing. Okay. Since you've got nothing else to do. Okay, yeah, no, that seems about right. So you'll be busy with the growing plots once that room is done. But before that room even gets done, or the room will actually get done. Wow, okay, I'm astonished. The room actually got mostly done, and Bamba laid claim to it before the first night. That's pretty impressive. Normally, I'm not able to get that done that quick. So that's pretty cool. In that case, the next structure assignment I have will be the dining room. With a butcher's table and a fueled stove, which will have penalties because they are outside. And out of curiosity, when I get to it, my wind turbines will actually fit here. Neat. Let's set a few of these up with some solar generators right there, because I would like power. So let's get things going as we get through this first night. Auto saving. Oh, and it just occurred to me that I should probably make doors. And then we will have a dining table here with some basic stools for the time being, because dining room chairs take literally forever to build. So, and I don't know if these actually help, but they make it look nice, so we're gonna put them there. And then I'm probably also going to put a door there and there. And let's see what they do. Bernard starting things off with our cotton plants, which I'm actually gonna have you stop doing and prioritize the potatoes. The butcher's table has been constructed, and we will add a bill to make kibble. Do until we have 10, and then busher creatures forever. And I like doing the kibble because as we should have, yep, there he is. We have Aristotle, a male cat. And I would prefer that the animals ate kibble as opposed to our prepared meals whenever possible, as kibble is pretty easy to make by the looks of it, and the animals are happy with that. And then I usually quarantine those to a specific storage area and only allow the animals in that storage area so that they don't eat everything else. And while they can eat stuff like potatoes, I feel like that, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Especially like cats and dogs. They're largely carnivores. Anyway, let's speed things up a little bit. Bernard sowing some potatoes before awkwardly going back to the heal root. Or not the heal root, the con plants. Both Bomba and McTodd going ham on the power generation. While they're doing that, I will set this stockpile up to be our food storage. We are not allowing rotten, we are not allowing textiles. Well, I guess we'll allow drugs, but not chem fuel, components, mortar shells, any of this except for wart. And then raw resources, we will allow plant matter, not stone blocks, gold, jade, plasteel, silver, steel, uranium, or wood. Pretty much no items, and no weapons, no apparel, and corpses of animals only. And this will be preferred. And that is our food stockpile setup. And for the time being, I will set a dumping stockpile to be about over here. And then I'll awkwardly also find that these exist, so that should be a thing that we pick up. These I will set to deconstruct, because those components will be nice. And that's really about it. We haven't grabbed those yet, but we will when someone gets to the point where they're rather hauled than do anything else. What else do I need to set up? I will need to set up just a regular stockpile at some point, and I will. I just don't know where yet. Perhaps up here. Perhaps connected to the food stockpile, just not refrigerated. So let's get things moving along. Todd and Bomba doing work. As Bernard sets up our food. We still have not put together our stove. We will not have a table for our colonists as of tonight. How unfortunate. I'm also noticing that we have a nice little steam geyser here and here, which when we get to the point in research, those will be very nice for power. Because I do know that that is a thing. Auto-saving, and our table is a success. Just in time for Bernard to eat on a table. And apparently eating fine meals. Or apparently eating those are fine meals. Which are slightly deteriorating. What are our colonist needs? I'm sure they're probably mostly still happy. He doesn't like having the bedrooms. They're awful because they are on the floor. You ate with a table and you're just feeling bad, and you're just not particularly happy with your room. Which normally gets fixed once there are floors, or at least I don't remember there being a debuff on other characters. Perhaps I'm wrong though. do need a meal source, but I'm kind of waiting for the stove for that. Okay, we have started work on the stove. And we are concluding work on the stove. Grand, okay. Bills, add bills. Make simple meals until you have, we're gonna start out with 20. Get her going. And since that is there, we will now construct the food stockpile. With 2 coolers. And now one of the issues we have is that we don't have anywhere for our batteries to go, but I do believe that I'm going to put the batteries over here. So if we construct another bedroom-sized room, roughly. No. We're actually going to make it 2 for batteries, a space, 2 for batteries, and we're actually going to make it like this. We're going to put it out there. And put... Actually, I don't want it there because I'd like to be able to build a switch. We'll put 4... Oh, that's not how I want to do it. 4 batteries like so. Whoops. And then run some power to them, as well as some power here. And I hope that this one will be able to connect to that, but we will find out. I also don't have a door. I like to forget doors, apparently. Underway, and as soon as all the power is built, then I will start adding floors. And then we should be sustainable. More or less. We have a visitor who's visiting us. An involuntary hermit from Coalition of Kralu is visiting the colony. She seems to have a few items to trade. Do we have anyone who has a specifically good social stat? Alright, nice, pretty good. Yeah, we do. Alright. Nice. Though they usually don't have a terribly lot of things to trade at this particular point in time. But, and actually, real quick, I am going to forbid these until that room is built, because there is one time that I had them build the battery first. Well, they chose to build the battery first, and then it immediately rained and blew up a whole hole in my wall, so rather not do that. Generally is not a good time. So, Bernard is our social person. Please take a moment to trade with this guy. I do have that up, by the way. Should probably get rid of that at some point. What do you have to trade? Herbal meds, smoke leaf, a wooden spear, and a warg fur t-shirt, which is masterwork. Wow. And that is expensive. I don't know what this means. I don't know why it's red. I guess because that's their specialty? So it does seem like it perhaps is their specialty, or because of their type, it is significantly more expensive. I don't think you're going to buy anything. Not right now, anyway. I don't think we really need to buy the herbal meds because we have our own meds somewhere up here. 24 of it. And it is in good quality, and hopefully by the time that we run out of that, we'll actually have our own medicine growing in the form of herbal meds down here. And while not the most effective, certainly still better than nothing. Get rid of this. Okay, and then these guys can be unforbidden. Will be built tomorrow. Husband Todd cuts his last tree and goes to sleep. Todd, what are you doing, mate? Are you one of those people that likes to do stuff in the middle of the night? No, you're just having a good time. Apparently has been high on go juice. Apparently gives you more pain, but you're good to go. So he is gonna start to deteriorate once he runs out of go-go juice. High, anyway. So that's gonna be awkward. But hey, man, you do you. And I do believe we are now at the point where I would like to order some of this material to be mined. Perhaps I'll cancel that. So I don't want to accidentally open that up. But we have compacted machinery. We have a bunch of steel down here. For a second I thought this entire thing was steel. Nope, just this chunk. That would have been hysterical. Auto-saving. Ugh. Ah! Llama thinks you should give your faction a name. What should your faction be called? And since it looks like we'll be here for a while, we also think that we should give our community a name. What should our local community be called? Well, we're going to start with that one. Well, actually, no, let's start with the faction. Which will be called Yantos. Oh, caps lock. Basic, but I like it. What should the local community be called? We'll call it the First Strike. Seems good to me. Alrighty. How are things going? Todd working on mining because he's not constructing. Probably because we don't have the stuff we need. Specifically steel. Is my guess. And we did just deconstruct those ship parts, so that's pretty cool. Where did McTodd just go? What are you doing? He's hauling steel. Oh, okay. Alright, you do you. We seem to be nearing the end of our growing. Well, at least sowing, sorry. As both Bomba and Bernard carefully plant their seeds. But before any of that continues, we have a mad animal on the loose. A local squirrel has gone mad and it will attack everyone. It's right there. Bomba, you have nothing. Bernard, I'm sorry to make you do this, but you're gonna need to go and attack the squirrel. There you go. Alright, continue on with life. She's immediately going to go butcher it. Bomba, chill out. Go do work. Please? Please? Okay. He's got things going now. Bomba putting together our batteries. Excellent. We're not gaining much right now, though. One colonist is idle. Bomba, you are not doing anything. What can I have you do? Mine. You can mine. After you're finished wandering, of course. And that just about concludes our growing. But what are you doing? Now you're resting. It's probably mining. We are gaining power, as I would hope, since nothing is using power yet. Which will change very shortly, because this is going to spoil very quickly. We don't technically have any medicine because they don't have it stored yet, because no one's hauled anything. But that should change. Bomba cannot haul stuff, right? Yeah. Iron has started cooking. Excellent. Before long, hopefully the next construction project will be these coolers. What do they need? Components and steel. The roofs have been installed. So now these at least won't deteriorate. They will spoil until they are refrigerated. And a wanderer joins with a relationship. A villager named Taller has arrived and is joining the colony. She is a construction engineer and has a relationship with a colonist. She is McTodd's fiancée. She is also naked. Alright, let's take a look. She is amazing at construction and melee work, and is pretty mediocre at everything else. Alright, cool. And is immediately going to go mine, apparently. Well, let's first get you on the work schedule. And then get your priorities set, shall we? So obviously constructing is your main thing. What was the other thing you were good at? Melee. Grand, okay. So I guess you're going to be our main hauler and cleaner, as awkward as that is. And, really not good at much else. So I guess you're just going to, after that you're just going to haul and clean. And then after that, you will... Sure, fine. I'll let you handle. And then you will, not hunt. You will not grow, but you will mine, plant cut. Yeah. Sounds good. And then we will work on getting you clothes before too long. So for now, I was going to do some hauling. Out of curiosity, I need materials. Okay. Where is mining? Mining is really no one's priority, except for McTodd's, when he's not constructing or doing research. So it really should be his next thing, as well as Thaler when she is not hauling and cleaning, which will be a while. So for now, we'll continue on. And this is exactly why I want that other bed, because that kind of stuff is bound to happen early on. It is now summer. Summer has begun, but winter is coming. Your crops won't grow in the winter cold. Be sure to have several days worth of food now while you can. You can build a walk-in refrigerator room to prevent from spoiling, and try to buy, steal, or make some parkas, or you'll freeze when you step outside. Good. Well, we plan on making parkas, which is why we have a lot of the... Okay. We are back, sort of. Getting there. I don't know what exactly happened, but Rimworld decided that its audio wanted to go haywire and do some wonky stuff. I am dropping frames. Why am I dropping frames? What is using internet? Nothing. Steam, what are you doing? Steam. Stop. Whatever it is you're doing, stop. Just launch Rimworld, please. I beg of you. Technical difficulties. Okay, loading screen. Okay. Now then, we're going to load my game. Accidentally turned off my headset again. And to open a window, it is roasting in here. And I realize it's because I'm fully clothed and I'm sitting in a blanket, but sheesh. Dang. Hey, okay. Now then, let us continue where we left off. Ugh. Thaler getting somewhat started on our construction before deciding to have a moment of joy. Which does remind me I should operate some joy sources such as a horseshoe thing. So I'll do that now. Joy. We're at, you say, right in the mud. No, we're gonna do it over here. I am tempted to do it in the mud, but I'm not that rude. Why, hello, Skinny Walrus. Welcome to the stream. We're just getting our colony set up. As a group of travelers from the coalition of Krulu are passing by. I suppose they're just passing by this time, though. I wonder if they have anything to trade. Where are they? Are they even on the map? Oh, yep, there they are. Hello, goodbye. Whoops. Okay. I have conveniently locked Thaler in a room with no doors. Please allow yourself out. Just bought this game and I want to know, how do I destroy a steam geyser? I believe, don't quote me on this because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't actually gotten to that point myself yet, but I believe you can simply just, well, I mean, the geyser itself, I don't know if you can really do anything with, to be honest. As far as I know, the only thing you can do with a steam geyser is build around it and build a steam generator on top of it, but I don't believe you can actually get rid of them from the map. But a group of pirates from the Unstoppable Jackals arrive nearby. They are attacking immediately, and they are unusually clever with their tactics, and by that, it is a single guy with a steel shiv without any clothes on, which doesn't seem very clever to me. Wow. That guy's great with medicine now. Naked. Yeah, I do think this game is really good, though. It was definitely worth my purchase, so I hope you are enjoying it as much as I am, despite your Steam Geyser problem. Hey, what are you guys doing? Digging at compacted steel. Okay, stop. Hold on, he's tagging. Thaler, Bernard, and Bomba. Wait, no, not Bomba. Where's McTodd? McTodd's way the F over here. Okay, all of you, start attacking this guy. Please. Bomba, what are you doing? Digging a compact steel. And not before you start running. There you go. McTodd, you are slow. What is your issue? Oh, you're going through withdrawal. That would do it. Well, slowly walk over here, would you? Never mind. We're done here. Pick up his chip. And I don't know, do whatever with his body, I don't really care. All you, undrafted, go about your everyday business. Bomba, are you okay? Are you gonna be alright? You can do it, I believe in you. You can stop carrying any minute. He's dead, okay. Everyone is going to dig at the compacted steel. I still don't have my coolers built. Holy. Get going. Thaler, are you working on coolers yet? No. I don't know what you're doing. McTodd is so slow. Who is our doctor? I don't have... Oh. Okay, my doctor is the one who was injured. Go figure. Well, McTodd is going to be our doctor because he's the only one who has any sort of knowledge and or passion. I guess well, I guess Bomba could be better, but whatever, he's got passion in it, so let him do it. Despite the fact that he is going withdrawal and is slow as crap. Ugh. Blood pumping. Hunger rate. Tiredness. Moving. Minus 50%. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna take forever. Please prioritize treating him first. Who is going to break? It is McTodd because he is going through withdrawal. Okay, that makes sense. Get a move on. Very, very slowly as Bernard slowly, bleeds out. Okay, sorry. How do you get a cut on your left big toe from a, knife fight? Did he drop it on you? Did he drop it on your foot? Whatever, mate. You do you. Todd, eat your meal and go to bed, mate. It's 2 in the morning. Gerard is fully healed, and then that immediately means that he's going to go out and cut a tree. How do I assign someone to get wood? I go to work and uncheck everything, but construct, and he's still not cutting trees down. Well, I do know that it might be because you don't have any trees assigned to be cut down. If you go into the architect and do the orders, chop wood, and then you can highlight an entire section of the trees to be chopped down, and then they should go do it. If not, at that point, you can then prioritize, assuming they'll do plant cutting. But if they don't actually have any wood to be cut, they won't do it. So that might be your problem. Kind of like how I have these that have been, you know, assigned to be built, and I don't have the materials apparently. What do I need? Steel, I guess. Do I have any steel that's closer? Oh, I have this entire chunk of steel. Wow, okay. Mine all this out. Mine some of this too. Do I not have any steel that's closer though? Like at all? Not really. Ugh. Rough. Oop. Okay. Why did you guys even get up? It's 6 in the morning. You all have insomnia, apparently. Alright. We have finally gotten a single cooler hooked up. Thank goodness. No, it's probably not helping because there's still a hole in the wall. Alright, we need one more component. McTodd, is that what you're going for? Can you please... Oh, it's reserved by Bamba. Okay. Bamba, get your butt moving. Build this cooler. If you fail, I'll kill you. Nope, okay. Now then, we can finally set these to go down to freezing temperatures. Not that cold. A solid 30 degrees is perfect for food. Whoa, okay, what am I doing? Wrong button. Okay. Now then. I just realized I don't have a power conduit going down to here. I should really have a power switch here and here, and can I just deconstruct the power? Is that a thing I can do? Do I have to disconstruct the entire wall? Oh, there it is, power conduit. Power conduit. Power conduit. Power conduit. Wow, that was gonna take forever. I actually wanted to go up here. Okay. Let's see how long it takes for that to get done. Okay, this way I can actually cut off power to a line of batteries should I need to. And I would appreciate if you guys could, you know, rebuild the power lines so that my coolers actually start working. Thank you. Right, now that I have my power set up, I can finally start building floors. Basic wooden floors. Well, basic wooden floors for all the bedrooms and at least the dining area. Maybe not in here. Probably going to do something else for the kitchen. Not entirely sure what yet, though. Alright, out of curiosity, production. What is this? Holds resources for use for machines like nutrient paste dispensers. Huh. Never actually used that yet. I can make an electric stove. Which I really don't think does anything for me apart from getting rid of my need for wood, which probably is okay. So we shall deconstruct the field stove and replace it with an electric stove, and then power it. So we will run some of this up here and hope that reaches. Build all of the floors. Mostly you guys don't have, you know, random trees growing in your bedrooms, because that seems awkward. Alright, what is your issue apart from the fact that you're going through withdrawal? What are you unhappy about? Very tired. Want to sleep with Faller. Right! You guys are partners. Durr. Which ones are your beds? No, I don't want the floor, I want the... Okay, so that's Thaller's, and that's McTodd's. So I'm actually going to... No, give me the bed. Can I... Give me the... Give me... There it is. Uninstall that. And for now, they're gonna get a double bed in the same small bedroom, which is... It's not the best, but it's there. Todd's so slow. I'm so sorry, mate. Go to bed in the bed that we're gonna uninstall. Thank you. Alright. And we have a bunch of cloth, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign all of these wood, this area, to be wood flooring, and actually get some electric tailoring going on around here. And then that should be a thing that happens, and we'll see if the power lines actually run there, or if I have to extend them, which I probably will. Because I don't remember offhand how close those kinds of things have to be in order to power it. So then we can start making some clothes for Thaler. Just had to finish that one last piece. Alright, McTodd, how you doing? You're doing pretty bad. You're still going through withdrawal. You're gonna be in a pretty unhappy mood for a while. We need to butcher some animals. What are you, raccoon? Guess what? You're getting slaughtered. You're getting hunted. What else do we got? Anything? What do we got over here? Bunny. I don't know what you are, but you're getting hunted too. Do we have any groups of animals? That would make this entire thing a whole lot easier. We just don't have animals, period. So bad. That'll be good for now. Before long, we should have the potatoes anyway, so... It's so unfortunate that one of our main constructors is so slow because of withdrawal from Go-Go Juice. But alas. Okay, they got rid of that, so furniture, double bed. Right. Major break risk. What's your issue now? Urgently hungry, ugly environment, feeling bad, disturbed sleep, and want to sleep with no one. So some of those we can avoid, and other ones just need to go away. We're gonna assign a small stockpile. Up here. I think. Is this how I want to do it? Yeah, okay. This stockpile is going to be clear all. This is going to be for textiles. Okay, for textiles. Stone blocks. Maybe. Wood. Fine, we will do some stone blocks. I wish I could get specific, like you can only have so much. But I do not believe I can get that specific with it. Heat wave. That's unfortunate. Okay, and this is not powered, so we will extend the power to go there, just for ease of access, more or less. And then I would also like to get some stone cutting going on. Okay, so this won't contain the chunks, it'll just contain the blocks. That's good, okay. Yeah, okay, cool, yep. I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. What do we have here again? We have slate, marble, and sandstone. Hold up. You've detected an escape pod crashing hard nearby. If anyone survived the impact, they'll be badly wounded. You can rescue them and send them on their way, or capture them for recruitment or slavery purposes. Farah has a relationship with a colonist. He is Bomba's brother. Didn't land very far from the base either. What do you do? Everyone in Bomba's family is great with construction. I must admit. Alright, so he's lazy. And doesn't want bionic body parts. He was a test subject. Huh. He's incapable of a lot of stuff, though. And I don't have a place to put him yet. Well, I will construct him a place. How soon does he die? He's in no immediate danger, so he can chill. But cancel that and install this here. Okay. This will be for prisoners and medical, or at least just medical. Bamba, go up here and rescue this dude, please. And Todd has gone berserk. Because we are out of food. Valor, get the F out of there. Can we please heal him? Bernard, what are you doing? Cowering. Bamba, what are you doing? Resting. Can you please... No, you're not assigned to doctoring. Who's our doctors? Todd and Bernard. Please prioritize. Okay. Everyone's just like, nope, I don't want to even go there. Okay, Pharaoh, what are you doing? Jesus Christ, rest until healed. No, don't do this. Alright, I know you're unhappy, but chill. Yeah, I know you're starving. It's because you broke our freaking oh wait, no, I didn't build a new one. I'm dumb. Yeah, just eat raw meat, don't worry about it. I am great at running a colony. Are you done being berserk? No, you're still berserk. What is your issue now? I don't even care at this point. Oh my god. Oh, I'm terrible at this. Ah, Valor, what are you doing? Okay, you are fleeing. Great. Are you good? Yeah, go make... What do you need? Anything, apparently. Ugh. One of my guys is berserk. My other colonists aren't doing anything because of it. Oh my god, this is terrible. Todd, go away, or at least go berserk somewhere where you're not going to agitate everyone. Wait, what are you doing? What are your needs? Experiencing acuity, very hungry, very hot, naked in the environment. Oh my god, he's doing terrible right now. Okay. McTodd has collapsed. I don't want you to build that room. I really don't. Okay? Like, stop. Don't forbid that, but just forbid it. I need you to work on this. Eat potatoes. Whatever. Alright, there is one component's over here. You there, Bamba, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing? Consuming potatoes. Bamba, go rescue Todd. Thaler, you're feeling torch lamp. I don't care. You need to go mine. I don't have that set to mine. Okay, that would explain a lot. Oy vey. Go to sleep and then please immediately start getting that, because I need this electric stove really bad. Oh god, now what is it? Heat stroke. Okay. Well, that would help if we had power. And some coolers. Great. This usually starts so much better. Ugh. That's what happens when I don't pay attention. Ugh. Come on, someone please wake up, mine that, and then get this made. Ah, cool eclipse, cool. I love eclipses. Okay, you're both gonna go in there, eat some potatoes. You're gonna go feed some potatoes to Thaler. And you're gonna cut up a dead rat. Great. Okay. I'm sorry, what are you doing? No. You are not doing that. Okay. Everyone's got heat stroke. I should have just put them in the cooler. Alright. You there. You're gonna have to rescue him. Todd, can you do anything? Nope. Thaler. Yeah. Please rescue him. Nope. This is where it all goes wrong. Great. Our cat's still doing fine. Cargo pods. Herbal medicine. Ah. I love this game. 10 out of 10. I didn't even care. I didn't care. You do you. You do you, boo. Hey, some people are up. Heat wave's over. Finally. You're gonna be super unhappy. Yeah, okay. Oh, end me now. Hey. You should really not. I'm just gonna end this here. We're That's so bad! I'm so good at this game. Oh. I don't know what to say. This colony's dead, mate. This colony is gone. Oh my lord. That's it, guys. That's the end of the stream. I can't go on. Oh, we're dropping frames too. Why are we dropping frames out of curiosity? I'm gonna figure out why we're dropping frames and then we're gonna end the stream because this is just bad. Steam. It's always Steam. Stop synchronizing. Hey, seriously, stop. Okay. Well, that's done. Apparently, whenever I disconnect, it likes to sync and then use up the entire rest of my internet. Right, well, that was terrible. That was, I almost don't even want to upload this video. I will. But I'm not happy about it. Oh my god. I'll see you all Wednesday. Have a fantastic evening and don't do what I did. If you get heat stroke, put your freaking units in the freezer.